A battle of backyard legends and promising new pros carry on the Southern tradition of slinging sauce and trash talk, rubbing ribs and irritating egos. More than mere smoking chickens and partying with the pig in the pines, come on and get baptized in the cotton-picking cooking culture. A roaring rowdy fight to the finish for the coveted Governor's Cup down in Sweet Home, Alabama.
This is Bama-Q. I'm Lisa Blackwell, and we're here in Jamestown, Tennessee for some double trouble. The Cumberland Plateau Barbecue Cook-Off is a full plate for a full weekend. 40 professional teams, 2 days, 2 separate competitions, and no amateurs. It's only the pros here. At stake are bragging rights, thousands of dollars in prize money, and 2 bungs in the draw for the Jack Daniels competition in October. Let's see how the Bama-Q pros do trying to get back to the Jack.
Morning, everybody. We've got the 707 crowd. It's like the usual suspects. Gonna be a great day. We got a double going on. This is our first day.
Chester's coming off a huge win, so we're going to let him do the countdown today.
Oh, you're so nice. Yeah. We got our straight to L beers here. There is 50% chance of rain today, Scott, so I think we need to bring out the big guns.
Oh, bring the big guns. Bring in the big guns.
5, 2, 1, crack!
Oh, yeah. Come on, guys. Okay, we had a little drama here. We had some straight line wind come in, went into the firebox. I just fed it. We were obviously taking care of business at the 707. We had a slight temperature spike, went up to about 400 degrees. Fortunately, we caught it before anything got damaged. Obviously, the pork's beautiful. The brisket's set, the chicken's done. That's pretty.
So what I'm gonna do is I lay some butter down first. I'm gonna lay a little sugar down on top of that. A little brown sugar in there. Somebody at this point will throw honey in there. I'm not going to use honey. I got some fruit juice I use. Those have been on for 2 hours in the smoke at about 275. See the gorgeous color on those. You got some drawback right here already on the rib. That's what you're looking for, just a little drawback. And what'll happen is they're pretty firm right now, you can see, but time after they're wrapped, they will be tender and juicy, and hopefully the right tenderness for the judges and score well for us today.
I'm here with Philip Brazier, a contest rep for KCBS. And Philip, tell me, this is a special event. You got a double going on here, right?
Oh yes, this is one of the few that's just sort of started the last couple of years. Matter of fact, this is the second year for this. Had a very good response, enough that where they decided to try it again this year.
Does it work out well to have a double, or is it a lot more work for the cooks and the judges?
It's a little bit hard on the cooks, if you ask them, because they sort of focus so much on the one, then they have the downtime, then all of a sudden they got to get it right back up for the next day. Judges, basically they have to try to pace themselves and not eat too much because they know they're going to do the same thing the next day.
You got to find some room. How important is this in terms of the teams going to the Jack?
It basically gives them 2 opportunities in one weekend to get a bung for the draw.
Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit, what is a bung? Some people don't know.
Any established contest is 25 teams or more. The winner of it actually wins a bung. All the Tennessee grand champions that have a bung will be put in a barrel and drawn out who gets invited to the contest.
Very quickly, what are the judges looking for?
Okay, first thing they're really looking for on the appearances, is this appealing? Is it the wow factor? Is it excellent? Or is there some things wrong with it? Then they move on to the taste and tenderness. And the tenderness is pretty much some standards by KCBS. In other words, they've been taught what to look for as far as tenderness. But then when you get to the taste, it's pretty much, they've got a scoring system from 9 being excellent down to 2 being inedible, and they can use any number in between there. And that's what they have to try to find out what best describes their bite and taste.
This one's real nice. And this one's sort of funky.
All right, good deal.
Well, how do you decide which ones look best to you?
Well, we're definitely looking for the ones that don't have any like pullback from the skin. We want to make sure they don't have any cracks in the skin. We're sort of looking for about the same size, but
And no marks.
Yeah.
I've been watching chicken long enough. I've learned to look for those a little bit.
It's too much salt on the skin, which will make it break apart. We've been at a contest. We had Frankenstein chicken that we actually had to piece back together, and see how I'm touching it up right now? That's what we had to do to all of our chicken. It was insane.
Wow.
Needless to say, we did not get a call that day. Chicken.
It's about 9:35. It's time for a quick break. Check the food. Gotta come over here, get my assistant. He'll help me out here shortly if we have any drama. We come in here. I've got my flame boss working, taking care of the temperature. Got some pork on here, got some chicken on, and we got our pork butts. Everything's looking good. Flame boss is taking care of that.
Can the Bama-Q pros meet the challenge of a double cook-off? Find out when we return.
Bush Hogg's line of zero-turn mowers are turning heads as a solid investment you can depend on. And now, they have 48 months free interest on all models. So whether you're a lawn care professional who requires productivity and dependability, or a homeowner who wants professional results, there's a model to fit your needs. Bush Hogg equipment is built Bush Hogg tough in Selma, Alabama, and is sold locally by local qualified dealers since 1951.
Grilla grills are built to deliver great championship barbecue flavor. The original Grilla turned the industry on its head by featuring a unique airflow that enhanced barbecue smoke flavor, creating a style like no other. The classic silverback wood pellet smoker delivers a rich wood flavor evenly across a large cooking surface for a quick meal. And don't forget Kong, a versatile ceramic Komodo grill, ideal for grilling, smoking, baking, and roasting. Buy direct at grillagrills.com.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seems. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
I'm here with Tom Roberts, Marketing Director for the Cumberland Plateau Barbecue Cook-Off and Cruise In. Tom, tell me a little bit about your event.
Oh, Miss Lisa, we're happy to have you here. Welcome. What a day we're going to have here on the Cumberland Plateau.
Talk to me a little bit about the cars and the tractors that you have here.
Oh yeah, I call them works of art. Back when each was a classic design.
How excited are you to have the barbecue here, and what's your favorite thing out of what they're cooking?
I like brisket, and I love the pulled pork. I mean, you know, if you taste some of what these people cook, it's hard to ever go to a barbecue shop again.
Oh, I know.
All right, let's see how these stacked up. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty.
Oh, they are pretty. Look beautiful from here. Oh, and they smell wonderful. Too bad the viewers can't smell it.
I know.
I smell sweet.
Yes, you will smell sweet here.
So how many racks of ribs did you cook all together? Just these four,
I
or
cook
do you
4
have
racks,
more?
that's all I cook.
Okay.
If I can't cook 6 bones out of 4 racks, I feel like I need to stay home.
Now those look good.
These are
Look
much better, much
The
better.
knife is sliding through just right.
And I'm gonna let you taste this crook one in the middle if you want to try to taste
Okay, it's pretty hot. Oh, I
Ooh,
need
here.
a paper towel. I taste the sweet.
So there's 6 good bones right there.
Delicious.
But I'm gonna try and get a couple more.
Why do you like those better?
See the consistency and color? This is a little red, these are almost dark. You see how the bones draw back and the bones not draw back on these?
Yes.
That's how we're doing.
Oh, look at that.
When they see how that pulled right there?
Uh-huh.
That's should be holding together and it's not, see?
Is this your last rack?
This is the last rack. I'm gonna have to pick from these 9 right here.
Well, I can't give you this one back because
Okay, well, that's okay.
it's half gone already. It's absolutely delicious. How are you feeling about this contest? You got 2 days of cooking.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Guys, it's a 2-day event. How does that impact you guys?
It's exhausting. We both still want to take naps right now. Right after we're finished with turn-ins here, we're going to clean up and start all over again. So, yeah. We already had our meat inspected early this morning, so.
How important is it to you guys to have a 2-day event like this and a chance to get 2 bungs in the draw for the jack?
It's good because we've got 5 bungs in right now, so if we won both, which is most likely not going to happen at this contest. I know that sounds pretty negative, but the odds of that happening are very, very small. But for us to have the next 2 bunks come from these 2 contests would be fantastic, so we wouldn't have to worry about, so we wouldn't have to worry about the next 2 contests.
So how many bungs do you have to get an automatic?
7.
Okay.
7 qualifying.
We're sitting at 5 now, and we've been trying to get 2 more for, what, 3 months now?
Yeah.
So.
And it's been hard. We've had reserves and we've barely been in reserves, and it's heartbreaking for us because, I mean, yes, you're happy to get a reserve grand, you still win the money, and it's awesome, but when you're that close to getting those bungs, it's really painful.
So we got a double contest here. What's the difference between cooking for a regular one and a double contest, other than the fact that you got 2 contests? Same rinse and repeat.
Yeah, double meat, double the expense. Double the tiredness.
Plus, after you get done today, don't you have to turn around and start right away?
Yeah, once we got our meat inspected this morning, I'll start with all my prep as soon as he runs the last box.
I got my brisket injected already for tomorrow. I got the pork already seasoned and ready to go. After I turn this brisket in, I'm gonna do my chicken. The ribs are already trimmed. I don't season those until in the morning, so I'm ready. So.
What's different about doing a double contest as opposed to single, other than it's double? But I mean,
mid-morning, you know, they still inspect your meat, but you can't season or inject it until the judges inspect it. So for the contest tomorrow, they came around this morning at 9 o'clock in the middle of my cook for today's turn-in. It's that dynamic of you got to figure out when can I inject and season my pork and brisket and get that done and still keep my cook on schedule.
Today we're going to cook a Sunday supper on our Gorilla Smoker. We're going to use a Compact Duroc loin and Compact Duroc apple and Gouda sausage. A trick to put your meat in the freezer for about 10 minutes to firm it up, and it'll make it much easier to peel the silver skin off and also much easier to get the sausage inside the loin. So we're going to open it up and trim it up, and we're going to remove the silver skin. Look how lean this is. We're going to take that knife steel and we're actually going to poke a hole inside the pork loin all the way through. So I'm going to do it off center because it looks a little more attractive. So basically take your knife steel and stick it all the way through till it comes out on the other end. Push into the hole that you made. Remember, if you freeze your sausage, it will go in a little bit easier. If it's too long, when it gets to the other side, just trim it off. So when this cooks, you'll have this eye right here that looks really pretty, and the sausage flavoring of the smoked Gouda cheese and the apple will flavor the pork. So now the next thing to do is you're going to season it with salt and pepper, or you can use your favorite barbecue rub, or you can do all 3. And the barbecue rub I'm using today has kind of a smoky flavor. A lot of smoked paprika in it. So we're going to pop that on the smoker at about 250, and then when it hits 155 degrees, you're going to remove it and let it rest. Simple. About 250 should take about an hour.
when we come back, Tina puts the finishing touch on her Sunday supper.
Authentic is what you're made of. It's what drives everything you do, everything you create. Being authentic is not what you tell people about yourself. Authentic is what others see you do. In every situation, no compromise. Timber Creek, made from the best local grains and fruit, selected for quality and crafted with care to create the very taste of authenticity.
The best gourmet pork with superior tenderness and mouth-watering flavor comes from Compart Family Farms. With over 50 years of select breeding, Compart Duroc pork has become the universal choice for barbecue champions. They offer a full range of cuts online with direct delivery to your home. Buy direct at CompartDuroc.com and use their cooking tips and recipes to enjoy juicy, healthy pork. There is a difference. Buy direct at CompartDuroc.com and enjoy.
Cook like a pro with Flame Boss. This popular temperature controller for charcoal grills and smokers is now available in an improved model, 500 Wi-Fi. The 500 has a larger display that shows the pit temp and 3 meat temps at once. Control the pit temp and monitor the meat temps from an app on your phone. Flame Boss is backed by a 1-year warranty on all parts and 30-day customer satisfaction guarantee. Get a Flame Boss and go pro.
I've got apple pellets in the silverback today because I want to infuse that flavor of apple, because we're going to put some apples and some onions on the smoker also, and then we're going to serve that caramelized on top of the pork. I'm going to use a different board because you should never cook meat on the same board as you do raw product. So I've got a clean board here. I'm simply going to slice the onion in half and the apples in half, and I'm going to season them also with the same products. A little bit of salt, some rub, and pepper. And I'm going to take these over and put them face down on the smoker. Our Compart pork loin is off the smoker. It's looking good. I'm going to let it rest a couple minutes before I slice it. But what I have here is the half of the apples. And you can see how tender they got. And I used Georgia sweet Vidalia onions because that's what I like. And they are all tender also. So I'm going to slice the pork to let you see what it looks like inside. Y'all ready? You see the sausage coming out on the end? Nice. Now if I was going to serve this to you, if this was your plate, I would take a little bit of this apple and a little bit of this onion, and this would go right on your plate just like that. And we are all ready to eat.
Well, it's just gotten to where it's so crazy. It's way too hot. So we're draining all of the stuff out of the foil that the liquid that we put in there a while ago. Look at those Compart Durocs. Oh my goodness. Look how pretty those are, Scott. Gorgeousness. Are you ready to try?
They give it a good indication. Notice how it bites clean from the bone, but yeah, it still holds together. Tenderness is good, taste is good on this rack. I like the flavor on that. Leaning toward 2 at the moment.
I want the prettiest product I can get, but look how gorgeous. Don't you want to eat those? I want to. These cutting boards are amazing. They're from Smoky Mountain Smokers. The one thing that I really, really love about them for competition barbecue is the fact that we don't have to clean up after we finish. And what woman does not like super easy cleanup?
Straighten these up a little bit.
How much harder is it to have to do this in the hot heat of July as opposed to, you know, a cooler month in Alabama?
Well, are there any cool months in Alabama?
We are in Tennessee, excuse me. We are in Tennessee, but it's very hot here.
Well, in all honesty, I think the heat takes a lot out of you, and having a little cooler weather helps because you don't sweat like this when you're prepping boxes.
Actually, it's, oh crap, what did you do to my chicken?
What? Oh, sorry.
That. Do you see that right there, viewers at home? Damn it. Crap. I think that's okay. Do you think that's okay, babe?
I think it looks good.
Coming up, a flop causes one team to make a last-minute swap. Can they still win?
Cooking great barbecue begins with the right fire. Consistent temperatures slowly bring out the best championship flavors. B&B Charcoal is especially designed for cooks who take their barbecue seriously. When it's all natural, a little goes a long way. Available as wood fuel pellets, lump charcoal, briquettes, champion char logs, and hardwoods. Since 1961, family owned and operated in the heart of Texas. The consistent temperature of B&B Charcoal will give you the championship edge.
Do you have problems with nasty flare-ups when grilling your food? Most grills are prone to flare-ups, and always at the wrong time, especially when you're grilling expensive, beautifully marbled ribeyes or anything wrapped with bacon. Grill grates are interlocking raised rail panels that form a new grilling surface on any grill. Juices drip into the valleys where they sizzle, vaporize, and smoke back as flavor. Champions, chefs, and restaurateurs have all embraced grill grates. You've got great grilling ahead. I guarantee it.
You caught me eating my snack between pork and brisket. These daggum crackers, I'm gonna tell you. Got a bite to them, they're good.
Give you a little kick.
Yeah, I need a little calm down after that pork box. We had a little drama there.
Mm-hmm. What happened? You were saying you had to swap out everything?
Well, I cut my medallions I liked and the pull just didn't. I thought it was good and then it was not good, and at the last minute I said, nope, it's not going in the box. Changed my mind, I pulled another butt out, got a tube out of there, re-pulled the meat. Got, 3 minutes to go. Pulled it, put it in there, and it was better. So I think I made the right call. We'll see what happens. But Kristen was getting a little nervous. She's like, we gotta go. I was like, we got it.
That looks good to you?
So I'll step through it first turn in.
Okay. Are we good?
We're good, loaded.
Maybe just a little bit more tacky. I try and dry brush them because I don't want to get told that this is a meat contest, not a sauce contest. I got that before on a comment card. I was like, great. All right, we gotta go. All right.
It is hot in here. We're usually not this sweaty, I swear. So we are going to turn in.
Okay.
Woohoo.
All right, ladies, I'm gonna go turn this in.
Okay.
Bottom's clean, we're ready to roll.
Right there. Uh-oh, I think I powered off your phone, Tony. Okay, good luck.
Window opens in about 10 minutes. My money muscles are running a little behind. At this point, it is what it is. We cooked 2 butts and we picked out the best meat out of all of it. Some of these I've cut to be little nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them I'm gonna just do pulled. Drench it in a little sauce. And you get ready to rock, Bobby. It's gonna be coming together in just a second. You are coming along. You're gonna be an assistant before you know it.
Okay.
Don't trip.
Good luck, Bobby.
It's about a quarter mile to turn in.
Can I get my ride?
You want to ride?
Yeah.
Pick him up. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes it's good to be on a TV show. You get a free ride.
We're doing a little jig here in the home stretch, just waiting for awards. Who's going to win a trophy and some cash?
Your 2018 Grand Champion, Cumberland Plateau Barbecue Cook-Off with Cruise In, with a score of 703.9772. Smoke Me Silly.
Tell you something, that cook I put in there today to the judges was some of the best I've turned in, and just didn't work out for me.
Okay, Scott, so what do you think about how everybody did overall in the awards?
Well, Smoke Me Silly's been a strong team this year. I think they're on fire. That's kind of expected that they're going to do well. I was a little disappointed in 2 of our categories. Our brisket and our pork didn't show up. Suzanne absolutely loved our pork, thought it was the best we'd had all year, and that's kind of the kiss of death sometimes. And that happens. Some of the judges didn't like it, and the scores reflected that.
Pit Crew Georgia, #1 in pork. How do you feel about it?
Very excited, thanks to Compart Pork. With this year's, we got 2 first places in pork, and I think it's all due to Compart.
It's a good pork.
Definitely, for sure, and money.
And some money. Take it, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank
We're
you very
excited.
much. We are excited. It's a tough field here today. There's over 40 teams.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good good cooks from all over the Southeast here, and so we feel pretty good about it. Pretty proud.
Great. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
I heard your name called in every category, and then you got grand champion. How are you feeling today about it?
Great.
Really good,
Yeah.
really good. And that's our 6th bung now for the jack. So one more and it's an auto. So you never know.
We've
Hopefully,
got three more contests.
3 more chances. It'd be great to go back.
Well, maybe you'll be lucky and have a repeat tomorrow.
You never know.
That would be
You
really
never
That
know.
would be great. That would be great. Yep.
Of course, in true form, everything we hated did well today. So.
But you came out on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
All right, thank you.
I'm going to shake Hamlet's. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
It's been a full plate of barbecue this weekend. On Saturday, the Bama-Q pros cooked their way to more than 10 calls, and Smoke Me Silly won grand champion. On Sunday, the teams cooked their way to 8 calls, and Smoke Me Silly won reserve grand champion. Sounds to me like Smoke Me Silly is on fire. Join us next time as the Bama-Q pros continue their tradition of slinging sauce, talking trash, and battling it out for the top awards.
Proud of our guys and proud of Bama-Q, and we're giving them hell up here in the Tennessee mountains. So roll Tide.